Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata66. You may remember that there was a funeral for the Pandavas. Vidura's heart was touched at the grief of Bhishma. The old man was beside himself with grief. Vidura could not bear to see it. He went near Bhishma. As if by accident, he took him aside after making sure that there was no chance of their being overheard. Vidura said, "Please do not give way to this grief. This funeral oblation is unnecessary, since the Pandavas are not dead." Bhishma was struck dumb with surprise. Vidura told him the entire story. He added, "This plot was hatched by the king, his son, and Shakuni. They are all now happy because they think that their sin is not known to anyone. But I know that no harm can come to the Pandavas. They are now going to Siddhavata, a forest on the southern side of Ganga. When the proper time comes, they will emerge out of obscurity, like the moon after the dark fortnight. I will one day see them lords of this world. But we must wait. The time is not ripe enough." Bhishma applauded Vidura for his wisdom and his far-sightedness. They went to the palace. No one knew about this conversation. The old king and his sons were now happy. They felt that their days of worry were at an end. Chapter 28. Bhima's marriage with Idimbi. The Pandavas, having crossed the river Ganga, wended their way towards the south. They reached Siddhavata. They were extremely tired and thirsty. Bhima's brothers addressed him. "Bhima, the way is long and we are weary. But we have to walk a long distance. You must help us once again. You must carry us as you did before." Bhima willingly carried them all and walked fast toward the south. The son of Vayu traveled faster than his father. He was intent on only one thing. By daybreak, they should be far away from Varanavata. Duryodhana's spies were everywhere. The dreadful night was over. Bhima realized that they had gone quite a distance away from the city of Varanavata. They had traveled 80 yojanas. That's about the width of New York State. Kunti was extremely tired. She said, "I am dying with thirst. I cannot proceed even a step further without water. I am extremely sleepy. I'll rest under some tree. I have to. If we are captured by the Kauravas, I don't care. I'm past all caring." There were tears in her eyes when she said this. Bhima took them to a grove nearby and said, "You must all rest here. I feel that there is water somewhere nearby. I can hear the noises made by water birds." Yudhishthira asked Bhima to go and get some water for their mother. Bhima went in search of water. Not far away from there, he saw a beautiful lake, its surface covered by lotuses and lotus leaves. It was so beautiful he could not believe it. Bhima also could not walk fast. He was so full of fatigue. He drank deeply of that wonderful water. He bathed in it. It was so inviting. He forgot all his fatigue and sleepiness in the thrill of bathing in that cold water. He came out. He wetted his upper cloth with water. He made a cup out of the huge lotus leaves and carried water in that. When he reached the spot where he had left his mother and brothers, he found them fast asleep. He woke them up one by one and gave them water. They drank it and again went to sleep. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.